So Healthy Mahanoy is a group of concerned citizens, businesses, agencies, who are concerned about the health of their own self and the health of your community. We were sent here, or we are financed to be here through a grant from the Department of Health through the University of Pittsburgh called the WalkWorks Grant. And for the last 2 years we've been promoting walking through creating walking paths. If you look at the packet here, you'll see 4 paths that have been carved out of your town here that we walk on. And we have walking groups working on all of those. The 4th one is the Kyer Path, which is just a new startup this year, which is going to go from the old Kyer Brewery down to the Kyer Mansion and then back up to the brewery. Each one is about 1 mile, and we're encouraging people to get out and be active. Okay? If you looked at the county health reports that just came out, Schuylkill County, unfortunately, is number 64 out of 67 in this state. We are not a very healthy county, so we're here to make people healthier, to help them make choices that will make their lives healthier. So we have the 4 walks, we have the walking groups going, and each year, this is the 2nd year that we're doing a walking challenge between Healthy Mahanoy and Healthy Shenandoah. So in this little card, you will see on the back there's a URL where people can log in miles. Last year, unfortunately, Shenandoah outwalked you guys by about 300 miles. But you guys could do better this year. So I gave you 2 cards, one for yourself and one for a friend. Okay, so log your miles. We're doing the challenge from Memorial Day to Labor Day, and then we give a cup out at the football game between Mahanoy and Shenandoah. Okay, so walk works. The next thing is health in all policies. This is something that we're really trying to do through the state. We're asking you to consider a resolution that considers health in all policies that you create, whether it's a municipality, a business, whatever. Think about the health of the people and how your decisions are affecting that. Okay? So I gave you this, and you can look over that. All right. I want you to think of healthcare not as treatment of disease, but as maintaining the health that we start with. Okay? Our next initiative was started last summer when Dan Lynch approached Healthy Mahanoy about potentially putting in a community garden. And we planned and we applied for grant funding, and I am happy to tell you that we have grant funding to start phase 1 of this garden. Your garden plot that you'll all see here, it will be 3 rows, about 35 beds. Phase 1 is this back row, which is about 14 beds. The beds are 10 by 3 by 10 inches deep. We are going to rent these to residents for $5 a growing season. We're going to provide educational programming. On the 23rd of May, we have Jen Clinton, a master gardener, coming up to the garden site, which I failed to tell you is at 5th and Center. She's coming up on the 23rd of May at 7 p.m. 6:30 to give a gardening 101 that's free to the public. All of you are welcome and encouraged to join us. Learn about gardening. Even if you have no interest in renting a plot, come out and learn about it. We want to put farm in pharmacy, right? We don't want to keep taking meds. We don't want to be ill. We want to stay healthy. So we're going to do this. You'll see Gardening 101 is on the 23rd at 6:30, and the garden construction actually was going to happen on June 10th. We're hoping to get residents out to build. I've got a master gardener who has created raised beds. I have raised beds in my backyard. I have a brother who's a carpenter who's coming, but we need bodies. We need manpower, woman power to come out and put these together. So I'm asking you all to consider coming out and doing this with us. It's a great effort. Gardening is great for your mind, body, and soul. I can't say enough about it.
Good for your stomach, too.
It's excellent for your stomach. Thank you. Mr. Huber has joined our meeting once.
Absolutely. It was a great meeting, very informative. It was definitely worth going to.
Any of you are invited to come to that. We have it the 3rd Wednesday of every month at 4:30 in the library on the 2nd floor. to discuss our projects and how we're going to pull them through. This year, the garden will be the 14 beds. We do not, at this point, have funding for a fence. We're hoping to have that by the fall. We have a big grant application in that I can't really talk about, but we're hoping to have full funding by the fall. We're hoping, we have Gelwin Windows, who's offered us pallets that we're hoping that we can use as a temporary fencing. But to do that, we need a truck to transport them. So if anybody knows of a truck that we can use, you could get in touch with me. My card is in the packet.
These are two bids were received for the demolition of 1313 and 1315 East Mahanoy Street, and 230 East Mahanoy, but I don't know which bid is for which.
No, they're two separate bids. I think they've been 12 each.
Oh, they're both in the same envelope.
Yeah.
Same contractor put them in both envelopes.
No, different contractors for each one. They may have put a bid for each one.
Okay. First one, it looks like there are two bids in here. Mr. Z Contracting, 100 Pennsylvania Avenue, Shenandoah. And the first one is for the two properties, 1313, 1315 East Mahanoy Street. Total cost, total bid is $24,600. Second one is from Bill Davis Cement Contractors, 47 Roosevelt Drive, Mahanoy City. And the bid on that one is $35,000. Second one for the property at 230 East Mahanoy Avenue from Mr. Z Contracting, 100 Pennsylvania Avenue, Shenandoah, is $22,000. There's a check for 10% of that amount here. The bid from Bill Davis Cement Contractors, 47 Roosevelt Drive, Mahanoy City, for the 230 East Mahanoy Street is here, and it's $25,000. If council is inclined to award the bid to the lowest bidder, for one or both properties, you can do so contingent upon review of the bids by the solicitor and the engineer.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, Mr. Z.
Actually, you should take a roll call.
Roll call.
Mr. Berg,
Yes.
Ms. Mullins,
Yes.
Mr. Klein,
Yes.
Ms. Rachel,
Yes.
Mr. Hubert,
Yes.
Mr. Majakis.
Yes. Nothing there, Mr. Burke?
Citizens Fire Company number 2 request permission for the following streets to have no parking on May 27th, 2017 for their annual car cruise. Center Street between Main and Catawissa, Linden and Locust between Railroad and Market. I'd like to give them permission to close off the streets and
We got a second?
have their car cruise.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Community development.
I have a couple things for community development.
Shoot.
First thing I would like to announce for the council is part of our Act 47 plan includes an energy audit that was completed through Stacy Richards and the CEDACOG, and as part of this energy audit and energy analysis process, it was recommended to us that the borough seek a contract with a firm called Richards Energy, which would essentially act as a broker for the borough and have the authorization to find and purchase our electricity at the lowest rates possible. So he was given that purchasing power. He was able to secure a 3-year contract for the borough that will result in approximately $9,200 savings per year. It's in the low 5 cents per kilowatt hour. It's very good savings for us. Over the life of the 3-year contract, that's over $25,000. Additionally, you should see soon that the streetlights will be replaced by PP&L with LED, high-efficiency LED lights. That should save the borough about approximately $300 a month on our electricity bill for our street lights. So those two together should save the borough over $10,000 per year in electricity costs. So we're very glad to hear that. And one other two things I wanted to mention is we just received some community development correspondence from the school in regards to a trip that some students are going on for something they want. If anyone wants to see that afterward, I can provide that if anyone would like to make a donation. And also in terms of Upper Schuylkill Band, they had sent a note in if anyone was interested in making a donation for their concerts. I'll have those afterward if anyone's interested. And that's it.
Motion to hire Laura Bisco for the position of part-time seasonal worker at $10 an hour, beginning May 10th, 2017.
I'll second it.
And roll call.
Mr. Burke,
Yes.
Ms. Mullins,
Yes.
Mr. Klein,
Yes.
Ms. Rachel,
Yes.
Mr. Huber,
Yes.
Mr. Jacobs.
Yes.
Number 4, I'd like to make a motion to approve the order of the JCB mini excavator contingent upon a notification of being awarded a community facilities grant from the USDA.
Second.
Roll call. Roll call, Dan.
Mr. Burke,
Yes.
Ms. Mullins,
Yes.
Mr. Klein,
Yes.
Ms. Rachel,
Yes.
Mr. Huber,
Yes.
Mr. Jacobs.
Yes.
All right, number 5, repository sale, 333 and 335 West Spruce Street. Owner is Atta R. Zandia. Bidder is Philip Scott and Osaka and Sippy, Monte City. The bid is $829, and included with bid was a letter outlining plans and repairs, planned repairs being high cost and consideration to accept the bid.
I'll make a motion, we accept it.
I'll
second it.
And all in favor?
Aye. Number 6, Resolution 2017-5. Resolution for the borough to apply for a grant of up to $250,000 from the Commonwealth Financing Authority to be used for the East End Park improvements.
Second it.
Roll call.
Yeah.
Mr. Burke,
Yes.
Ms. Mullins,
Yes.
Mr. Klein,
Yes.
Ms. Rachel,
Yes.
Mr. Huber,
Yes.
Mr. Jacobs.
And yes. Miscellaneous?
Yes, for May 28th, Sunday, for the Memorial Day program at the tank, somehow I got on Facebook that it's going to be at 12:30. Well, that's not correct. It's going to be 1:30. The Upper Schuylkill Marching Band will have their concert, and 2 o'clock will be the program at the tank. So I just wanted to clarify that. Also, if anybody wants to get involved and be part of this program this year, the theme this year is for the Vietnam era. And if anybody would like to go up and speak or say a few words or get involved somehow with the parade, you're welcome to come on board. Thank you.
When do you have the meeting when, on the 26th of May?
Yeah.
Down the Legion?
26th
o'clock.
of 6 p.m. 26th of May, the American Legion, 6 p.m. if you want to come and take part in it.
Fantastic.
Thank you.